everyone. It's a miserable day today, so I'm going to be doing something slightly different. I've been making lots of face coverings for Nansa, which you will probably see some of the staff wearing, and maybe you've been wearing them yourself when you're out and about, maybe when you've been going into shops, just to keep your coughs and sneezes away from other people. So I'm going to do this in several processes, otherwise it will be a very long video. So I'm just going to show you one section, and then I'm going to go off and iron that section and then come back and do the next. Alright? So I'm going to use this rather lovely material today. I thought actually we are making some face masks for the family services, so that might go up there or it might remain in our adult services. So let's just hope my sewing machine is now going to behave itself for doing this video. So I'm just going to sew these two pieces on. This isn't my machine, so when you see me going for a button somewhere and it's not there, it's because I've borrowed a machine, because mine seems to have decided it doesn't like making masks anymore. So this is my daughter's machine. So that's that section finished. I'm going to go and iron it now. Right, that's the ironing done for now. So this is the front of the face covering, and then at the back we now have two flaps. That's because it's going to be one where you can put in a carbon filter that filters out the germs even more. And I'm also going to put in one of these nose bridges that keeps the face covering nice and close to your face and your skin, so that none of those germs from coughs or sneezes or anything that you might have will be able to escape. So it's very comfortable and quite easy to insert. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to place it in there up the right way, about halfway along, so it's in the middle of the face covering. Just put a little pin in to keep it in place whilst I sew it in, and I'm just going to sew that in now. Going slowly because it's a very short bit of sewing that you have to do there, and it's nice if you can keep the stitching as close to the nose bridge as you can. Cut those threads off there. I'll tidy it all up afterwards. So that's the next stage. Ready for the next stage? This is where we make the pleats, so that when you're wearing the mask, it starts off quite thin but grows bigger as you pull it out, and it's important to make sure that it covers from sort of there to there. Right, so we make 3 pleats. This is a slightly tricky bit because you don't want to end up with too thick a piece of material at the back, but you also want to be able to have access to the flap. So I do it from the back. I mean, others may do it from the front, but I just find it easier to be able to see what I'm doing. So that's the second pleat I'm taking. Trying to place the pins so that I can leave them in whilst I'm sewing the pleats, because it's slightly easier and then they don't move. And then we've got one more pleat to come at the base, which is about there. That makes the mask about the right size. Sorry, I said mask, didn't I? I'm used to calling them masks, but we're going to call them face coverings so that we know the difference between the medical masks and these face coverings. So there. So I've now got the three pleats. If you look at the other side, that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to sew down these pleats so that they stay in place. Okay, I need to do a little bit more ironing now, so I'll see you again in a minute. Hello. Now the next bit is to make the channel for you to be able to put the elastic through. So I have cheated a little bit with this, and I have folded over this end and pinned it in place already. But I'm going to do this end so you can have a look and see. So I fold it in once, and then I fold it in again like that. And that is where the elastic will go down to come around the back of your head. Some people like elastic that just goes around their ears, and other people find that a little bit tricky because it keeps slipping off your ears. So I've recently been making masks that have elastic that goes around the back of your head because it stays on a little bit easier, and then when you're pulling it off, because we have to pull it from the back, can't pull it off from the front, otherwise we're just touching all of those germs that might possibly be there. So we pull it off from the back, and that way it's safer. So now I'm just going to run the machine down the edge, leaving hopefully enough room to be able to easily get a piece of elastic down there. So there's that end. Take those pins out. Over there. And now I've got the pins in the wrong way round on those because I really need to do it from the other side. So I'm just going to reverse that top pin, and then we'll do the others. So there we go. Have your face mask there. I've just got to tidy up these little bits of stitching and thread so that they don't tickle you. Okay, and that's your mask. I have to put the elastic in, so what I will do, whilst I'm just tidying this up a little bit, what I will do is I will get some elastic, thread it through, and then I will show you the finished product. Okay? So here is the finished result. I've put the elastic through, and I used a big needle like this, and it actually went through quite well. I just threaded it in through one and out through the other, and I've tied it with a knot. I had noticed that I am now going to have children upside down on my mask, but it doesn't matter, it's a bit of fun anyway, isn't it? So I'm going to slip it on over my head. I've taken my glasses off because it's not easy with glasses on, and show you what kind of fit it is. Now squeeze the bridge of the nose in so that that's nice and close as well. There. So you can see it's nice and close over my nose. There's no gaps here and no gaps under my chin. So it's a real snug fit. None of those germs are going to find it very easy to escape, and especially if you put a carbon filter in as well, it's an extra rule. So I'm going to be wearing my face mask when I go to the shops because it's more difficult to socially distance, and it's more difficult to be a distance away from the person who you're paying. Hopefully there will be a screen, but if not, you can feel more protected, and you're protecting them more. So let me take this off. There we go, quite easy to take off. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you like the face mask that I've made, and I'll probably be seeing you around wearing them. Bye bye then.